Hey everybody, welcome to Kel's Kitchen. I hope you're having a great day. You know what, I just wanted to jump on today because it was really cold out. I just went for a walk with my daughter. It was really cold out and now I need a hot meal. Like, I feel like a Sunday dinner kind of thing, but it's Saturday. So this is the meal that we're gonna make. Chicken and asparagus, like 30 minutes, okay? I'm gonna probably pause the video at some point and come back so you don't have to watch all 30 minutes of actual cooking time, but you're gonna have the best idea of what to do after we're done this, all right? So I am starting off with 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm just gonna take our Pampered Chef salt over top. You know, I love Paper Chef tools. I've been using them for 20 years. If you watch my videos, you already know this. But as a director with Pampered Chef, you get so many more bonuses and you get a lot of free products every time they're released. And I get to show you some of the new ones launched March 2021. This is a fantastic month. So the salt and, you know what, I'm going to do a bit of pepper just because why not? And I always put my spices up high. When you do your spicing from up high, it has more room to travel. So like look, if you get this one where I sprinkled it from up high, it spaces it out more, whereas if I go lower, you're going to see more lines and how clumpy it is, right? So that's why you always want to spice your stuff up high. And if you watch those famous television chefs, that's why they're always like bam, bam, or you know, sprinkling up here. That's why. Even disbursement of your spice. So I've got some smoked paprika, which just smells wonderful. If you like smoked meat, smoked paprika should be your new best friend. I have our everyday rock crock pan here. So our rock crock collection is fantastic. Multiple pieces in there. We have a 4-quart Dutch oven. This is like the maybe 2.5 quart everyday pan, okay? And I've just got some olive oil in there. It's been heating up for about 5 minutes. I'm literally just gonna take this chicken and pop it in there. We're gonna do that for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. All right. It's got a nice sizzle, right? So you wanna be patient. You want it, if it says, you know, do your oil for 5 minutes, that's why. Getting a nice sear to go on your meat. Okay? This had raw chicken on it, so we're not going to use it anymore. Neither will we use this without washing it. Alright, so while the chicken's going, I have our rice cooker in the microwave doing its thing, and we can finish what's next to come with the chicken. We have our garlic cloves here. And if they're a little bit older, they might be easy to peel. If you're having trouble with peeling, there's another way to peel a garlic. We do have a garlic peeler. You don't have to have one, because here's the trick if you don't. Let's grab a big one so you can see. So you take the clove, and it's got the peel on it, right? Lay it on its side, take the blunt end, the side of your knife, smash it, that peel will come right off. Okay, throw your garlic in the manual food processor. And we're gonna chop that up in the manual food processor along with a shallot. Now, if you've never used shallots, you're gonna wonder, well, what's a shallot? Why can't I just use an onion? Of course you can just use an onion, especially if that means you don't have to run out on a cold day like this one. But a shallot's going to give you a milder onion flavor. Okay, it's very, very subtle. And we're just going to go like that. Our forge cutlery knives with Pampered Chef, guys, really, really recommend you get them in your kitchen. Any set of good knives, okay? Do yourself a favor. It's a huge difference. Taking off the peel here for the shallots and going to drop them in the manual food processor as well. The thing I like about this manual food processor is that it has a 3-tiered blade for chopping. This onion doesn't want to go in. Look at that peel. Shallot's peels are thinner too, just so you know. Let's see if I can't get in there. They're than your regular cooking onion. The peel is thinner. All right, I can hear that chicken. I don't know if you guys can hear it over the microwave, but I can. It's a good sound. All right, garlic and onion or shallot. Fantastic. And again, I'll show you the 3 blades. This is what makes easy work out of chopping. Put job, right? Makes sense? I'm gonna grab our spatula, get all that goodness. I want to keep it all. Look at this. I'm just gonna take that blade out, and it looks like I have a little bit of a piece of the peel there. Look at this. Look at that yumminess. We're adding it to our chicken. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right, I'm gonna flip the chicken. Let that cook on this side. Some of them are a little bigger, right? So you kind of have to cook a little bit to the thickness of your meat. If you have thinner and thicker, just watch them and take them out at the appropriate time. All right, we're gonna be cooking our chicken to 165. Your poultry, you should always check your temperature, so make sure you have a good temperature, a good thermometer. This one's great because it has both the probe value, where you can just insert it like this, plus it has an attachment with a probe so that you can put something in the oven and still have this running. And that's fantastic. So we're going to use that today too. I didn't pull that out. The next thing we need, you need a half a cup of chicken broth. If you have vegetable broth, guys, go ahead and use it. No worries. 8 ounces of cream cheese, which is a brick, okay, more or less. And we're going to cut up our asparagus roughly into 1-inch pieces. All right. I already took off the little woody ends, but since I'm making this kind of dish, I want to use as much of the asparagus as I can. And I try to find small, thin asparagus. I find it has a much better flavor and less chance of being that woody, okay? Excellent. Let's take that over here. Lemon slices. This is our new rapid prep mandolin. I am so in love with this item, okay? Look at these lemon slices I've been able to do. Look at the consistency of these. There's a total of 24 settings that you can do here, okay? There's a slice, there's a julienne, and there's a fry cut, okay? And then there's 8 different settings for the thickness. So altogether that makes the 24. I have a little bit more lemon left to do. And I put my food hopper there, and the press, and that's it. Even down to the last peel, look at that. Okay? This is so good. Like, I made the fastest coleslaw ever. I'll never buy a bag coleslaw again. Fries. Oh my gosh, my guys love fries in this. You can do so many potatoes so quick. And yeah, absolutely, you can make sweet potato fries. Who doesn't love sweet potato fries? All right, let's check on this chicken. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set this chicken aside for a minute. And we're gonna leave all this in here. If camera guy wants to come on over, we're going to see, I know it's black, but we're gonna see if you can see it. I'm just gonna grab my whisk. See all that goodness on the bottom? That's the flavor of all that paprika and salt that we put on there. We want that up. So when we add our broth, we're just gonna stir that right up. And see it's already releasing? So that's called deglazing your pan, and all that sticky stuff, the fond, will come up. It makes for fabulous flavor, okay? So don't be afraid of the stuff on the bottom. It's goodness. All right. The next thing we're gonna do in that pan is to add our cream cheese. Okay. We're gonna let that melt in there, and then we're also going to take our garlic and our onions and put them in as well. Now, you could, absolutely, and I probably would have preferred this, but in a hurry, like we are tonight because we're kind of late, you can saute these onions and garlic first before you put in the broth and before you put in the cream cheese, okay? The onions and shallots, they'll sweat a little bit in there, and the natural moisture will help you get that fond up. Any of the fond that you don't get up will happen once you add the broth, okay? So I'm gonna melt this down. Obviously, I probably should have cut it up a little bit just to make the time go down. Also, too, don't be afraid to go ahead and microwave just a few seconds of your cream cheese before you put it in here. It'll soften it right up and help blend it in better. So we'll take a break right now. I'm just going to incorporate that into the onions and the shallots. We're going to make a beautiful sauce, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like in a minute and what we're going to do next with the chicken, okay? Okay guys, we're back, and I'm going to let cameraman come back over here to show you what's going on in this pan. It's beautiful, and I'll give you another tip, okay? So you've got a beautiful sauce here. Everything's incorporated. You can see the little bits of onion sticking out. If it's getting a little too thick for you and you're like me and you like a little more sauce, go ahead and add in a little more broth. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay? Now you could change your flavor. We use smoked paprika in here, but you could use lemon herb and garlic. You could use, oh gosh, what else do we have? We have barbecue chicken. Okay, now, this is the fun, creative part. We're going to go ahead and put that chicken back in here. Now, one of the things that's great about this everyday pan is, of course, you can see it goes on the stove top, but it can go in the oven, it can go under the broiler, and we're going to use it tonight, yes, in the microwave. You heard me. It goes everywhere, and it goes on the barbecue too. So, super versatile pot. Now, I've got to add a few more things in here that we're going to do. We're going to add in those lemon slices. You know what? We'll top it with that. Let's go ahead and add in our asparagus. Recipe calls for about 8 ounces. I want some asparagus tops. All right, we're going to put that in there and give you a good picture of what's going in the microwave. Okay, I'm loading it up. I feed boys. My husband and my son, they love their food. So we're going to just stick all that right in there. Okay, and then we have all those beautiful lemon slices. Let's stick that in. And you know what? Wouldn't this be a great dish to bring to the table all finished when you have company for dinner? It looks so fancy. But how easy was this, right? Okay, we're going to put another one right in there. And I promised you that we made rice in the rice cooker. So I'm going to take that out, and it's just going to kind of stand and finish up. We're going to take this and put it in the microwave for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, again, you're going to measure the temperature of your chicken when it's done because every microwave is different. All right. Turn off my oven. Every microwave is different. Every elevation of cooking is different. So we're going to start with 8 to 10 minutes. We'll check the temperature as soon as we come back. All right, so we're back. One thing you must do while cooking is have a drink, whether it's wine, whether it's coffee, tea. Coffee or tea? Which one are you? I'm tea all the way. I would love to hear what you have in your morning or how many cups a day you have. So feel free to make that comment below. And let's get this baby plated so you can see the results of this very, very simple meal. Now, I did put extra liquid in here. Gotta be honest with you. First time making the meal, right? So because I put extra liquid in there, I got a little bit of bubble over. But if you had the 4-quart Dutch pan, you'd be completely at ease with that. And if you had followed the recipe to the T and not added the extra liquid, you would have been fine as well. Now, here I'm going to just grab it's very, very hot, obviously coming out of the microwave. Whew. Let's see what we have. Oh my. All right. You gotta smell that. This is how to really get that. Oh man, guys, this is really, really good stuff. Okay, and our rice came out of the microwave as well, because this was a great recipe, I think, because honestly, the rice was cooking while I prepped everything else, and while the rice was standing, while everything else finished cooking. It's kind of no wonder it's a good meal for a weeknight, 30-minute meal, but it feels like a Sunday dinner. All right, so we've got some rice here. I'm going to plate that up. All right, I'm a big rice fan. Some people like potatoes more, some people like rice more. We're going to you can put this stuff right in your rice as well, and if you want to flavor your rice with broth, you could have cooked it in that instead of water. And then you need to grab a piece of this delicious chicken. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Look at this. And we want to grab some of the asparagus, put on there some of that cooked lemon. they can move it at the table. Look at that. Like it a lot. Now, I guess we need a little sauce too, because it's supposed to be creamy chicken. So where did my little scoop go? There we go. Grab some of that. You don't want to be afraid of that. All right. If you like a little or a lot. Some people, you know, like every family member is different. You want to go with what you have. So if you like the look of this recipe and you want to see some more, please consider hitting the like button, share the YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe so that you see the next video coming out from Kel's Kitchen. And folks, there's dinner.